Hello and welcome. Day one of the NFL draft in the Bucs. Lots of exciting stuff, lots of narratives and storylines brewing, trades were happening. Very exciting stuff in the draft today. But we're here to talk about the Bucs and the Bucs specifically. One thing that did not happen, and did not surprise me, the Buccaneers left today without a quarterback. Now, I know there were people talking about Will Levis. The Buccaneers, if he slips to 10, if he slips even a little bit, the Buccaneers are going to go up there and grab Will Levis. They're going to snatch him up. I'm not surprised at all, as we've talked about on this channel. I didn't think the Buccaneers were going to get Will Levis. Not only did they not trade up for Will Levis, he fell all the way to and then past them, and they didn't take him. They didn't bite. So to me, it's not that surprising. I know that externally, quarterback is viewed as a major need for this team. I don't believe that internally the Buccaneers view it as that much of a need. I think they're somewhat comfortable, at least in the present, with what they have on their roster currently. As far as the actual name that we got to hear called for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Calijah Kancey, that was a surprise. Now, I would have thought the Buccaneers were going to go with a lineman, someone to play the trenches, whether it be offensive line or defensive line. But if you'd have told me that the team was going to select a pass rusher, I would have said edge. Probably going to be an edge guy, right? That's what I would have said. Now, hearing Kancey's name, while it was surprising, this is a good move for the team. Surprising doesn't mean bad. This is a good move for the team. A disruptive interior presence. The Buccaneers have not had an up-the-field penetration, or I should say an up-the-field penetrator at the interior defensive line since the heydays of Gerald McCoy. So that's dating back a little bit. The whole entire time Todd Bowles has been calling plays for the Buccaneers defense, most of the interior pass rushes come from blitzing Devin White, right? And Vita Vea did set a career high, congratulations to him, by the way, a career high in sacks last year, but he's not a pass rusher by trade. That's not exactly what he's on the team for. That's not his role. To put a guy next to Vita Vea who will complement him perfectly and be the polar opposite to his skill set, yeah, that's a good match. And the Buccaneers played their hand well. They didn't have to move up to get him. Nothing like that. Let him fall to you. Let the board play out. And I must say, I'm surprised to hear the name. I didn't think Calijah Kancey was going to be the name called. But I do think it's a great fit for just the way Todd Bowles and the Buccaneers are going to be trying to play defense next year. Fits a need, as well as it's going to set up both the edge rushers who are already on the Buccaneers and Vita Vea on the interior to have more success, because you have a guy who is a quick, explosive disruptor. And that is something that is not teachable. You cannot coach a guy to be that way. He just is or he isn't. And the Buccaneers haven't had that in a long time. So I do think that this is a good pick, but I'm very curious to hear what you think. Let me know. I did hear some mixed reviews, so I'm curious to hear what you think. Did the Buccaneers do well here?